Okay, enough with this cold weather. I'm going to be taking you to Nina Dante now when she's going to be explaining the social class inequality in our society. Okay, hey Nina. Hi Diane, I'm Nina Dante and today I'm going to be explaining to you the social class inequality within our society. Upper class, middle class, lower class. Which one are you in? Are you the one with a successful career who gains a significant amount of money each year? Are you the one with just enough money to feed your family and yourself, but not enough to have extra things for yourself? Or are you the one who struggles to pay ends meet and could be living on the street? But the real question is, does social class inequality affect the standard of living between people in a society? My views on social class inequality is that upper class rankings can grant people more opportunities within society. Being born in the upper class can grant you automatic success, and people are treated very differently in the lower class. Walking down a street in a major city, you can see social class in its entirety. A homeless person begging for money is shown as the lower class. Normal people who are the tourists or people who just live in the city are shown as the middle class because they are indifferent. They are not the upper class business people or the lower class people in poverty. Then the last group of people that you would see on the street is the very professional businessman who's wearing a very expensive suit and a briefcase, which would show upper class. All of which, these three groups show the terrible social inequality within the society of the USA. Upper class rankings can help grant people more opportunities within society. People in the upper class are able to pay off their mortgages fast, send their children to top schools, and they're able to go out and do the things that they love, which could be expensive. People in the middle class are often thought of as indifferent to being in the upper class or in the lower class. They are able to afford many things, and they're able to have a fed family, but one thing that a lot of middle class people have a problem with is sending their children off to college. Lynn O'Shaughnessy, the writer of Can the Middle Class Afford College, wrote, "The prices of college tuition has skyrocketed up to 439%. The price for top colleges are at a staggering $50,000 per year. More and more top schools are recognizing that the lack of income diversity is a serious problem." The lack of income diversity would be the middle class family. Just because a student is academically successful or is talented, it doesn't mean that their first choice school is going to be attainable. All of these students are being denied their dream school just because they can't afford it, even if they're eligible to be in the school. Now students have to look at all the funding options and remain open to the idea that their best school may not be their available first choice. And last but not least, the low. Today, minimum wage workers work just as hard as anybody else, if not harder, but they are not recognized for their work. Because of not getting recognition or raises or promotions, they aren't able to climb up the ladder of success and get to the middle class and then to the upper class. These are poor, prohibited people, stating that people in the lower class are often thought of as a small segment of our society. Going back to the idea of the homeless people in major cities, poor people don't have anything to help them rise out of poverty. So not being able to rise out of poverty, a lot of stress occurs onto them. Poor decision making, alcoholism, and poor health are all examples of what happens if they stay in poverty. Finishing off this statement, I have to say people in the lower class are often treated differently because they are poor and aren't able to attain a higher job. In other words, not only are the rich getting richer, but the poor are getting poorer. Wrapping this up, I would like to say that social class inequality does affect the standard of living within a society. Upper class, lower class, and middle class people are all the same, but are treated differently because of money. And money is not really worth it. Thank you for watching. I'm Nina Adante, and please watch again. Wow, that was an amazing story. Thank you, Nina, for sharing that.